Hey friends, got another bike tool review that we're doing. We're taking a closer look at this Lexivon 1/4 inch mini torque wrench. And again, it's perfect for bike maintenance. In fact, it comes with this 15-piece bike maintenance kit specifically designed for those projects. Obviously, you can use it beyond bike maintenance, but again, that's why we want to have this as part of our toolkit. On today's video, we're just gonna take a closer look at the torque wrench. I'm gonna show you how to use it on my carbon fiber bike frame, which is why having a torque wrench is so important. And then we'll give our quick review. Now, first things first, this comes in a really nice soft case. It's really well designed. It's got a cool zipper. When you open it up, you can see that the torque wrench looks really great. I like this yellow and black look to everything. It has a really nice labeling system, so you can see all of your tools at a quick glance. Also has this little net pocket up top where you can keep additional pieces for other bike maintenance. This is where you can find your calibration certificate as well as your instruction manual. Now, the torque wrench itself is really well labeled. I actually really like the way this looks. It feels really good, feels really sturdy. You can see we have the traditional ball head here to get the different heads on and off, as well as a little clicker system to make sure you're tightening or loosening. Again, we'll show you how to use this little Newton meter scale right here when you're working on your bike. As far as the heads go, you can see we have a 1/4 inch adapter here, as well as a 3-inch extension bar. And then we have a bunch of T heads. You can see those are the little star looking bits. We've got the H heads as well as the smaller H bits. Okay, out here in the garage, you can see we are working on my Yeti carbon fiber frame mountain bike here. It's a 29-inch mountain bike. And again, it has this carbon frame, which makes it really, really important that we don't over crank on some of these bolt systems that you can see all along the frame. You don't want to do that because the carbon fiber can crack if you put too much torque on these bolts. Now, the other thing we want to be really careful of is our handlebars. These are carbon fiber handlebars. And again, we don't want to crank some of our brake levers, our grips down too hard, or you risk crunching these bars. So let's take a closer look because a lot of these bolts are actually labeled with the proper Newton meters that you need to dial into your torque wrench to torque down on these. In fact, in the case of these grips, we can find the label right down here. You can see this is labeled as 3 Newton meters on the bolt that's right here. So let's dial in our torque wrench to 3 Newton meters and give this a good tightening. Okay, so here's how we're gonna dial in this torque wrench. Down here, there's this little lock ring. We can push it down and that's gonna unlock things and allow us to twist the upper portion right here. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna dial in to a 3. Now, right now, this is on 0. So now as I turn this to the right, you can see it goes up in 0.2 increments. Again, this is in Newton meters. And this will spin all the way around until you get to 1.8. And at this point, we're at 1.8. And because we are at 0, you can see that, again, it's only 1.8. Now, once we hit the 0 again, now we are at that 2 line. You can just barely see that 2 below where the line shows. So we need to go to 3. So that means let's continue to twist around until we get to the 1. All right, now that we're at the 1, we add that onto the 2, and that's gonna equal 3 Newton meters exactly for us. Let's lock that in by pushing that lock ring up, and as you can see, I can't turn it anymore. Now the grips also happen to be an H3, so I grabbed that out of our kit. I'm gonna push down the little button on top. That's gonna allow the head to slide on there. As you can see, it's nice and tight. Spins on the other side. We are ready to tighten down. Okay, we've got our tool in place. We've got our switch dialed to the tightening position. I'm just gonna go ahead and twist on this. And what you'll do when you hit that correct Newton meter is you're gonna hear a little click. And as you can see, these were a little bit more loose than they should be. There we go. Did you hear that little click? As you hear that click, you know you need to stop, that you've hit that 3 Newton meter mark. We'll pull it out and we know this grip is now perfect for what the rating was. So again, a great little tool. Definitely loving having this in the arsenal. Thumbs up for sure. Hopefully that's helped you as well. You can find this right here on Amazon. Stay tuned. We got a bunch more tool videos, product review videos, bike maintenance videos coming up here soon. Subscribe and we'll see you again on the next one.